How to power through sticking points in tasks. There is a point in any task, any goal, and any challenge where things suddenly get harder. Runners call this the wall. It's the point at which we run out of disposable energy. It is the point at which we become tired, but where there is still too long to go for us to feel like the end is in sight. It's this point where most of us give up and quit. So the question is, how do you prevent that from happening to you? How do you power through those sticking points? Here are some of the best strategies you can employ today. Break it down. One of the biggest mistakes people make when working toward a large goal is to focus too much on the endpoint. That is to say that they focus on where they want to be in a year's time from now. While this might be inspiring, it is ultimately too distant and far off to have much of an immediate emotional impact. What you therefore need to do instead is to focus on the short term. Focus on the smallest next step you need to do, and don't worry about the end goal. Focus on the fact that you have 16 miles still to run during a marathon and you'll feel defeated. Focus on completing just the next mile and you'll feel a lot better. Try non-reactivity. Navy SEALs use something called non-reactivity in order to power through moments of intense challenge. Likewise, distance swimmers refer to something known as a swim coma. Both these terms describe the same thing, the moment when you zone out and stop thinking about the nature of the challenge or your situation. Instead, you are now focused purely on the here and now. You aren't engaging, just silently executing the plan. This is tough to cultivate, but if you practice meditation, you may find you're able to reach this near meditative state more easily. Make it engaging. Another reason we often give up on tasks is that they become boring. This happens for many of us during work. The solution? Make it interesting. This is particularly useful for writers. Writer's block often comes from the fact that what you are writing is boring to you. If you can make it interesting, that will change.